Welcome to my channel. This is Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK. On this channel, we talk about my real estate endeavors. We also have the top real estate producers and the top entrepreneurs in the country. Be sure to click the link below with Justin P with his Support Black Colleges marketing course. Also with Jason White's Crack the Code affiliate link, click that below as well. Also to support the channel, Webull, M1 Finance, Chase, Discover, Robinhood, and Public, a stock trading app. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Real Estate Guru PK signing up. How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode. We got a returning guest. We got Jazmin.
Woo woo.
So a lot changed. Like you was on like a year ago?
Was it? I felt like it was like, yeah, it probably was almost two.
Almost two?
Almost 2 years.
You got your own day in Houston?
I know. Your girl coming up in the world, you know? That's why I said I'm like Cali Houstonian. Like I moved here from Cali and like it's been really good for me.
In the house.
You know,
I'm from Cali.
So I'm like real stoked about that. Just being around the right people, doing things in the community and being recognized. That was super phenomenal. That's at the end of December. So December 27th, we're going to definitely do something and turn up on the 27th. December 27th.
December 20th. I thought you said June 27th.
No, December. We got a little ways, but we're going to turn up. Y'all going to have to come out.
Super exciting.
Right? Because that's something big. Like, that's something I never even just thought about. Like, you don't grow up seeing, like, people get those type of awards. So just when you put yourself around people who are getting those and doing those things, it helps you follow in those footsteps to kind of do the same things or get in the community, get active, get to know the mayor. Like when I grew up, I didn't know nothing about no mayor and all of that, you know? And so it was just so amazing. Like I love Houston. It's like a good hub of if you get around the right people, you can really do a lot of great things.
Yeah.
Would you run for mayor?
You know, I want to do something politics. I don't know mayor of what. I don't know if it's going to be mayor of Houston or, you know, a little city. I don't know. But I was thinking about getting politics when I'm getting older. Because you got to change so much. Like I remember when I just wanted to do something to help with the district. I was going to do, what was it called? It was something small, but I would have had to like delete everything on Instagram. You have to have like a whole different look. You got to be way more conservative because it's just, you stepping in a new zone, you know.
Public eye. Like
I couldn't even have pictures by a car. I was like, I got to take this down. Like when you getting counseled, when you're going in that way, it's just the talks was different. I was like, no wonder why everybody be old when they run for office. I never knew why people be so old. I'd be like, why they wait till they like 80, 70? Like they barely on it. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. Like, because they feel like they done everything they could do. They live their life. Now it's like, okay, I'm gonna give back to the community. That's why it's rarely for us to see like younger people. But we should get into it, you know, but I feel like you just need to have your career set because it's definitely, you're going to have to change a lot. Like you can't really blossom in your own way. You have to do it in a way that's going to be kind of accepted every step, you know, because all eyeballs on you.
All the time.
For real.
So what's the next step?
So right now I'm getting ready to open a studio. So I'm excited about that. My own standalone. So y'all gonna have to come over there.
Like this?
No, it's a whole studio.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah. So we working
town?
on movies. We working on everything in Humble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So we got a script. I'm about to do a casting call. So y'all definitely look. Y'all have to come through. I'm trying to get everybody in the city.
That's not in town, though.
Humble is right there by the airport. You don't go to the airport?
That's
You don't go to
far.
Bush?
That's like
That's
an hour.
far.
He said,
Man, I stay by the airport because I want to fly out.
Oh.
I just want to get on the flight. I don't want to be too far.
Can't leave the city limit.
You silly said that's too far. Well, it's not that far. It's like 20 minutes, 26 minutes from here.
20,
But yeah, so I'm excited about that. Y'all gonna have to come to the grand opening. We're like remodeling it and things like that so we can shoot out of there.
what made you get into that?
Oh, I've been doing media, girl. You make me tell my age, girl. I've been doing media. Doing media.
How long?
I know, dang. It's been a minute. I want to say at least, what? We're going to say like 15 years. We ain't going to go too crazy. We're going to say 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 32.
Look at you. Why you gotta, I just said I wasn't trying to give all that.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm 34 now. I'm excited. I'm grateful. But
Young.
That
I've
ain't
been
old.
doing.
That's not
No, it's not, but it's just
You young and
when you
violent.
say you've been doing it so long, it's like, dang, girl, you been here that long.
Girl, you've accomplished so
So
much. Like,
yes,
yeah.
since I was 17. So yeah, I'm 34. So
Okay.
do the math. It's been a journey, and so it's just exciting because I've always wanted to have like my own station's Journey to Victory. It's all uplifting content from the shows. It's really with businesses. So everyone has a business. It's about them having a platform for people to know what they have going on, and just to get us the resources we need. Like it's so much other content. I feel like a lot of people are into the drama, into the negativity.
Yes.
It's like, can we grow? Can we come together? And I just want to be that platform that does that, whether it's digital content, whether it's a course you need to learn, whether it's the show you're watching. You can watch it with your kids. You don't got to worry about, oh no, they're going to probably put something in the show. You know, it's just something you can get back family oriented and get some good gems that you need in your life that's going to help you on your journey. And so I'm really excited to start that in Houston, to be that.
How much you gonna be charging for your studio time?
No, so I ain't even gonna be doing, like, if you part of JTV1, like, and you just use that as an extra platform, then you're gonna be able to come in and record. It's just the timing.
You're not gonna run off to podcasts?
If they part of like the family. So say for instance, if they have a show, it's just gonna be added platform, just like people have YouTube, they have other shows. It's just an added platform if it's inspirational or uplifting content. So if they do, they'll be able to just come in and be a part of that, you know? Even if they have a course, it's just kind of like, I just want to be the center for people want uplifting content. They know, okay, I need to go to JTV1. I need to go here for that. And it's Journey to Victory. So just to get that information and wisdom they need to help them in life.
Awesome.
You always having like women empowering events.
Yeah, I do. We got the Polo Champagne Classic coming up
What?
on Sunday. We about to be bougie with our champagne, real cute. You
Called
know
what? It's called what?
Polo Champagne Classic
Where's it gonna be at?
at the Houston Polo Club. So you know, a lot of we don't really be at the polo clubs like that.
It's different.
I like
That's
that.
why I'm trying to put us in them environments. You know, be a little upscale, a little nice.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
Be a little bougie with your little champagne.
It's for women only? For women
You know?
only? For
It's
women
Sunday.
only? I say it's for the women only.
No, it's for men too. It's for everybody. Men and women. So I have stuff that sometimes is just women because I'm a woman.
Mhm.
And I have things that are for men and women. Like certain events, like what he's talking about. Like I have Powerful Hour, different ones where it's different panelists. Because I have some boys too. So it's like I kind of want to cater to that as well, making sure we have the men's and the men examples of the world.
Well, you doing speaking events? Why don't you ever have like men in them?
I was thinking I need to do just a man one.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that like maybe Father's
Y'all
Day
always
coming
forget
up.
about us,
I was
man.
like, I'm just gonna do
Why
a
on
man
Father's
one.
Day?
I just feel like it don't be that many girl ones that are like not. No, I'm saying girl ones where they don't be all. I don't know how to explain it. Like they just be extra, and it's like, girl, we can all get along. We can all like make it. We can all support each other, and I just try to be that example. So I put on those events because I don't want it to be like the ones I've been to,
Okay.
where it's like real stuck about you just in your little corner or in your little group of people.
Clicks.
Yeah, little cliques or little, you know how people could be nasty. It's like, girl, I'm here to have a good time. I'm trying to get some information. You know, so I just wanted to build that for women too, especially who are in media, because it is hard for, if you in media, everybody think you're trying to get their spot. And it's like, boo. It's enough room for all of us. Like your vision is gonna be different from mine, or you gonna have a different audience. And so it's just trying to be that example to show people we can all win. It's enough room. I mean, look at these nail shops. If I see another nail shop or bread, anything, if you look at any item, it's a whole
Coffee
bunch
shop,
of them.
donut shop, all-
Yeah, they don't be like, oh no,
Liquor stores.
Yeah.
water bottles. If
Yeah.
they come up with another water bottle brand, like it's so many shoes. I mean, it's so many people, but we don't just be like, oh, it's only one, so we don't need to do it. Like it's enough room for everybody to win.
Yeah. I agree.
How much you charge for your speaking events?
What you mean for the panel?
No, for you to be on somebody's
It
event.
just depends, because if I'm like really about the cause, I just come out sometimes.
Oh, for free?
Damn! Look, it's gonna be some type of exchange, whether it's I got a booth, whether I have something set up, like it's something like that where I get to kind of sell, maybe if I have a course or something. It's gonna be some way where it still benefits me, you know, but it might not have to be just money.
How much?
You get what I'm saying?
How much would you charge me?
Why you want to do it? And then you're trying to get me on there.
The camera.
Now you trying to get, y'all see this? He's smart though. Do that to everybody but me. Okay? That's smart. Like, let me hear what you say on camera. And it depends on what you putting on. Like, I might just be like, you know what? I believe in that cause, just set me a booth, have me on for me. I might just be like, you know what? I rock with you. You've been supportive. I'll come up and support that.
Okay, that's cool.
So it just depends. Because, some people be like, what's the budget? I'll be like, look, baby. It just depends if we got that budget. Sometimes you need that budget because you want to bring out certain people. So some events I do have that, and some are just community based. So it's just either or, whether you having that big one where you need like 200 and up tickets, or we just doing like a 80, 100 less. You just want the community to come out. So you just want the people who are leaders to just come out and give those resources so we all stay connected.
Would you go on tour?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I've been wanting to do a book tour or even like something with a panel and going city to city. And now that I've just been seeing and making so many connections, I'm like, you know what? Even if I don't start it this year, like have it set up for 2025. But that would be great, even if I could touch like 2 more cities or something. Go back home to Cali, go to Atlanta, everybody in Atlanta, or go to some cities where I feel like they would really grasp this information and apply it.
Would you move back to LA?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a house back out there.
You can get a back? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where it's at. But I feel like here is where you come to build. Like if you got an idea, whatever you want to do or accomplish, Houston is where you come. It's opportunity. Like it's wide open. You can come out here, really dominate, do what you need to do, and then go back home wherever you from. But come out here, set up, at least get your headquarters here. I feel like that's the smartest thing to do.
So do you encourage people to leave their hometown for growth?
Yeah, if you need to. I mean, I did. I would say it was saturated. Look how many, we know people in media like clockwork. And so it'd be hard to kind of get your name going if you stayed in that because it's so many people. It's like you can't really get your shine in a sense of your talent because it's millions of people. They wait and they go there just to be on TV, just to be in movies and things like that. So you come here, create those things, and you can always go back and work with people you wanted to work with. So I do if that fits you. But if you feel like, hey, I can do it here, then do that, Just like, what's best for you?
How you know Isaac Moore?
Oh, I know him from I want to say, dang. That was when I was like 22. My sister modeled for him. And I had pulled up, dropped her off for some modeling event. That was 2011? That was many years ago when he was first starting out. He did like a talent show or something. And my sister, I was dropping her off and they ended up asking me to be. And I was like, look, I'm not really the model. That's my sister. And so I'm to be in that. And then from there, just his vision and what he was doing, we just kind of kept in touch over the years, just being supportive.
Okay.
Man, I ain't heard about him in a long time.
Right?
Yeah, I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Ooh, having a big studio and having like the vision just going, moving without me being there. Like having the team, we writing the scripts already written, just is really flowing. It's global. Like my next place is going to Africa. Like I'm so big on going back to Africa and having the station there. So to have it there, so it's like that connection. We can be able to give the resources to both because we need to go back there and build and do things too. So it's just like, I just see that's the vision. Like I went to Egypt this year, but to go to other areas and like set up like Nigeria, things like when I did my ancestry, you guys, I'm like big %.
Wow.
I was like, oh, I'm black. I felt like I was blacker than some people. Baby, look, I'm 30% Nigerian. Like what? Like you just would never think. You could be so full of it, and just like when you do those things, when you look up your history, and it just was beautiful. Like, oh no, I got to go back, and it's just a beautiful feeling going back and being a part of it in the culture, and just really finding yourself. So that's like the bigger picture, is to do a lot of more work out there as well.
So you've accomplished so much. What challenges have you faced, like with getting to the level that you're at now? Like every journey has its, setbacks.
Exactly.
What would you say would have been your biggest setback?
I would say just on when you get no's, or when those doors don't open up, it's like you got to kind of create those doors. Like you got to show people. I was reading a quote the other day and it was like, don't wait for the opportunity. Sometimes you have to create the opportunity. And so I just kind of took that because it was a lot of platforms I did want to get on. I sent my resume. When I tell you, I would go to these stations. I would give them hand in hand my resume, everything. I done books. I'd be like, boo, you ain't gonna find nobody better than me. Like I'm doing it. And so when I tell you I wasn't getting I wasn't getting the results that I thought I should be getting or the opportunities I thought I should be getting. And it wasn't even things I was asking for that was big. It was just like a little spot, come on. And so just when I wasn't getting that, I was like, you know what, let me create my own event. Let me create my own space to do that. Let me build my own network. And it really started out with me just doing that to show, to have the real, to have things going. And then one thing led from another, me seeing that what wasn't around in media. And I just wanted to be the good media. I wanted to be the space people could come and get the truth, get the wisdom from it, because there was so much I feel like people couldn't tell their stories because it was like the media was telling it for them, or making it be this or be that. And so just being kind of what you want the world to be and starting to show that. So I would say my challenge was when I was getting no's, I would get frustrated. And then in a way, it was able to bring out creativity to show me like, you know what, hey, maybe this your opportunity. You go out with that vision that you want to do. You start that. And so I got really deep into that. Like, I just want to keep creating. I just want to keep doing. I just want to like help other people create. Hey, what's that idea you have? Let's bring that to life. Whatever idea that was, like, let's bring that to life. So I would say just finding that, like, make that no be like a yes for you to do it.
Got it.
Okay. Any more questions?
Oh, you said you was
looking at me, man.
You said you was gonna have
Why
it.
y'all look at me, man?
Because you said you was gonna have it. I was like, oh, I'm scared. What you gonna be asking me?
I said I'm gonna be good, man.
Good, be good. Be good, be good.
Okay, I got a question.
Man, all y'all just look at me.
He's so quiet.
He's taking it in. He's taking it in. Okay.
Man, I'm
So
be righteous.
So if your son is like, your son 18 years old, right?
Uh-huh.
And say he spent like $400 every weekend on his girlfriend, would you be?
Oh,
would you be
no.
cool with that?
No, so I'm I'm already training my son like just on to be a business person, and like doing that now, making sure they know what finances, set that up, set your own business up. And if you do have a wife and that's what you choose to do, and then you start creating your family. So it's just me young. I feel like we don't start enough with them young doing it. We so much more focused on women. Hey, you get married, you do this. Right. But it needs to be instilled in boys too, like at a young age. Like, no, you need to be in the household. You need to be the husband.
Yes,
you need to be the person.
Man.
And this is how you handle your finances when you are in this position.
Like
how you take
wife.
care.
He should know better than that.
Not girlfriend, not side chick, wife.
Yeah, not teaching them that, because a lot of times we just think, oh, you just go play, just play with cars, just do this, play the game, but they're not really taught the responsibilities young, and so that's why you get a lot of grown men. You like, Dad, you gonna ever clean up? You gonna ever help? You gonna ever add? And so it's important to instill that young, like letting him help me a little in the kitchen so he's able to cook for himself. If I'm not around, or if his wife one day don't want to cook, he can cook too.
You cooking it? You cook?
I do a little something. I ain't too much, but every now and then I get in the kitchen because I be busy.
Every now and then? Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of that food ain't really good for you, but I know how to cook it. My grandma showed me how to cook it.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Oh, my favorite. I'm more Hispanic, y'all.
Okay.
I like I'm sorry. I like, and my sushis. Okay. I'm more like sushi than that, but of course I can make all the.
So you make like fajitas, enchiladas?
Yeah, I like that. Or tostadas, tacos. Everybody do their tacos. It's real simple.
You gonna say
no, I do the other stuff like the Thanksgiving, the dinner. Like I can do all that, the casserole, the different things. It's not good for me to be really eating like that.
What type of cheese you use in your casserole?
I'm
trying to see if you can cook, man.
I'm not the.
And really? Don't say Velveeta.
You do 3?
Man.
No, I use 3 cheeses.
What 3?
Is this really cheese? It's just the 3 cheeses I picked. The 3 cheese, I don't know the name brands. They mainly be H-E-B.
H-E-B, okay.
H-E-B brand. I just be grabbing the H-E-B 3 cheese brand.
You just grab it. It doesn't matter what it is.
Well, I'm saying I like the H-E-B brand.
Okay.
So I like H-E-B and Kroger. What else? Costco.
What type of casserole?
I ain't really a casserole girl.
Oh, okay.
I just ain't because some people want that sometime. Or the what is it? The dressing. Okay. Now that dressing, I'll do some dressing.
Breakfast?
Yeah, you gotta cook breakfast.
What kind of
French
pancake
toast,
mix you use?
Everything. I like to add water, but you know,
Oh,
you got
man.
that. You got
Oh,
That's
Oh, man.
that's the easiest
Not
one.
the stuff in the box,
But of
man.
course,
No.
but of course, you can make it for no. But it depends on how much time you got, because everybody ain't got that much time. You know, you got to do what you can do, baby. Keep it going.
If you entertain,
That's why they created it. Okay, make it real quick. At that water, baby, keep it going. Keep it going. Oh my gosh.
So you're heavily into media.
Yes.
I know in a lot of career fields, women tend to get the short end of the stick. Do you feel like in media, women are at a disadvantage with growth?
No, I feel like right now it's winning time. Like, I'm excited. I've seen so many women doing amazing things right now. I'm like, wow, it's up for us. Like, and I'm just so happy to see just a sisterhood. Like, this is as good as I've ever seen it in the media field. Like, I'm loving seeing the support now. I'm loving seeing them like blossom. And so many people who's producing, women are, you know, directing, doing things. And I'm just like, wow. But before, when I was first starting, every girl was like, I wanted to just get mentored by them, and they would just feel like, you ain't about to get my spot. And I'm like, I'm just trying to learn how it works, how it goes, you know? And so right now I feel they can be more secure in that and knowing like, hey, if that's their position, and they can still teach. And so, I would say right now it's up. It's beautiful.
Would you be cool with your son dating a 40-year-old at 22 years old?
22. Well, he had to finish that degree. Like I told you last time I was on here, he's going to Princeton University. I already got everything lined up. Princeton University. So once he graduate,
Prince
he can go to HBCU after. You know, I know that's what we was talking about last time I was on the show. But baby, since that was the school he was going to, we already got that. He getting them connections, making them resource. It's more the resource. It ain't even the school.
Smart.
It's them resources he's going to need, and that alumni he's going to need to back him whatever idea, business he wants to do. So once he get that, if he wants to decide he want to date somebody and he have himself set up where he can take care of himself and be that family man, then I'm not going to really look too much at the age because I'm going to be older, so we'll see. But I'm going to be like, dang, you ain't got to get her too close to mama. Just make sure she younger than mama. You know, don't get her older than me now. Don't get her. Long as she younger, we good, you know? And that's just what I would just pray, you know? Like, even me, I feel like I don't want to marry anybody older than my dad. I'm like, nah, I have older guys all the time.
How old is your dad?
Dad.
Asking,
He got everybody number on.
I'm just asking, how old is your dad? What, 45? 50?
No, he in the 50s.
50, what, 56?
Dad, you need to...
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
No, it's nothing wrong. I got young parents, so thank you, God.
Yeah,
Shout out to that.
good.
They had me kind of young.
Good.
But yeah, he in his 50s, so it just be like, I don't want to date. You know, I just don't want to go down the aisle and you older than my dad.
What's wrong with a man being 50?
I said I don't want to marry him older than my dad.
Oh, older. So if he's
Yeah.
50, younger than your dad.
If he's younger, if we in the 40s, cool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, Ghost?
All right.
That's good. I'm saying I don't want him to be older.
Okay.
Like, my dad got to have a little rank. I can't feel like he like, man, your dad ain't about to tell me nothing, you know, because I'm older. Like, nah, my dad going to have that little rank, you know?
Okay.
And so I just would want that too, like, just for him. Like, you get wisdom from women, but she don't need to be older than your mama. That's just me, you know? I would feel like, dang, get someone close to you. Y'all can relate. Y'all can
Ain't
get
nothing
things
wrong with a
spilled.
seasoned veteran.
But I'm saying ain't nothing wrong. Just,
Yeah.
it's okay to have fun. You know, it's okay to have fun, maybe, if that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying to, like, tie down to build a family with. I just would prefer if you had somebody closer to his age a little bit, or not that much older. So y'all could get old and stay young, or however together.
So he's referring to the what's the name? Jalen and Drea?
Jalen Green.
Oh, yeah. That's different. I don't even know how old her son is, but people keep saying he's
Oh, he
close.
22?
They the same age. 22. They both the same age.
Really? I just remember him so young. Y'all sure he that old?
Yeah,
Yeah, he a young.
They go,
young
we
now.
go,
man.
we go.
I mean,
I
she
remember
30,
he
what,
was so
37, 30, ain't nothing
little.
wrong
She
with that.
39. She 39.
See, I remember seeing when he was like 9 and
Right.
stuff.
She
So I'm
still got
still...
her eggs. It's all good.
You need to stop. Well, she's still fertile then.
Yeah.
She looks young though. She still looks
Take care of
really good.
herself.
Shout out to her. She looks
She look
good.
good. She look good.
Like, I wouldn't even think she was older. I'd be like, baby, you looking good.
About
So I don't
28.
know. Everybody, I don't know how his mom is. His mom might work different. And his mom might be older, so she still fit that category.
His mom
So
might
I
be
don't know.
39.
What you say?
His mom might be 39 too. You never know.
No, she might be older.
No,
I think she
22,
probably
39,
40-something.
about right.
She got to be
16.
older. Ain't no way.
She probably
Yeah.
40 something. She probably had a young. I don't know.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, as long as you be you know, younger than mama, we good. That's in my book.
Oh, okay.
That's just in my book. I would feel let mama have a little rank. Don't have the girlfriend older than the mama. That's my only look. Like when we had the gatherings, please don't do that. I don't need this older lady coming here. She
gonna respect you. She gonna respect you.
But I'm just saying, I just would prefer the dynamic. You know, that's just me. Everybody different. You can do what you choose in this life. You know, because it's real popular for men to do it. Like, oh my gosh, I be having people older, like grandpas and stuff. Like, boy. Yeah. So it's known and it's cool.
So
probably.
Why is it okay for you guys?
Because the men are rich.
Because we own
the girls is rich too.
Exactly.
Because of the men.
I feel like Dre is nobody.
Because of the men.
That girl got her own money.
Without the men, y'all couldn't do nothing on this.
So y'all don't think she got her own money?
Tubi movies is
because of a man.
Oh,
no, she got her other brand.
They be hating on Dre.
I would never heard of none of that stuff till the situation.
Because you're not into her then.
Yeah, you're not a fan.
Everybody who
people who know her.
Why is she not like speaking on panels and stuff?
I'm talking about the same girl.
She has been like one or two. I don't see her all the time though.
Exactly. So
who y'all?
But that's because a lot of people probably don't want her on the platform. Exactly. You know, depending on what they're trying to talk about. Certain girls, they might not go with that panel.
Talking about somebody.
It just depends.
Child support ran out.
What? Not child support.
Child support ran out on the other two.
But she got her own money.
Man. She got her own money because of a man.
But he look older though too a little bit. He tall.
Jalen Green, that boy like 13, man.
I don't know. I ain't never been all up close, but I'm saying when I saw a picture of both of them together, it was cute.
They look cute together.
Like he was taller. She looked all real little walking.
You can tell he ain't got no facial hair, nothing, man. That boy 13.
He look like my son.
So he's
No, your son is young. Your son is like 5.
What you saying.
How you gonna say he 5?
Look like a toddler.
You need to stop.
I understand what you're saying. He a little young, but ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
No, it's nothing wrong. I feel like live your life.
Yeah.
What works for you, work for you. Because it's people who date men way older too.
Yeah,
like
people
way
rich. He wouldn't look.
It's people marrying people who could be grandpa. It's people marrying people who could be their dad. It's women married. You know, it's like whatever works for you, do that.
Child support is needed.
You know, this for like not no child support. Just live your life. If it works for you.
Child support, man. Get off this.
He's still on child support.
I don't know. He talking about child.
I think she good. I think she good.
It's a mutual relationship. They acting like Drea like kidnapped him or
Jalen.
He made his own choice. He was probably happy.
Jalen could be on the Tubi movies with him.
That probably was his dream girl.
Oh, she got Tubi. She a Tubi movie.
She could be in a Tubi.
That probably was his dream girl though. He probably got her.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was.
And he got her.
She doing real bad. She on Tubi.
They could make a movie. They should gonna get that bag. What Chrissy and that other girl, that other man be making that bag doing their show.
On them hood movies.
Yeah, the basketball money not hitting, so he need to hop on the Tubi.
Nah, he finna sign a big contract, man.
I know he is.
Probably about 220, something like that, 240. That's why she.
Y'all so funny. I don't know. Maybe they met and it just worked.
Why she opened up Pandora's box? Said, yeah, come on, player.
Oh, I don't know they personal life. Y'all, that don't have nothing to do with me.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's what
they probably had fun and hit it off. She looked young, so he probably thought she was.
Yeah.
And then found out later.
A lot of men that could impregnate her around her age. Yeah.
You need to stop.
Yeah, she chose little buddy. Yeah.
He chose her.
Well, at least she took care of that body because she took care of her body because for her to have even have a baby.
Can't choose a woman. Women choose us, man.
Oh my God.
The man gotta choose too.
Nah, she got.
So you just gonna let a girl walk up to you and you like, oh yeah, come on with me because you want me?
If she choose me, like, all right, so I'll talk to you.
But what if you don't even like her? She cute.
Then I'll say I'll talk to you later. If I like her, I'll talk to you now.
Not I'll talk to you later. He said I'm gonna still keep you in my Rolodex.
No, I ain't say I got a number or nothing. I'm just saying. I'm like, all right.
I can't.
I appreciate you. I got legal problems. I tell her.
So you can make up a story.
No, it's not a story. It's very much so the truth. Yes, it's no lies. I tell no lies to no women.
He like studio vibes. Look,
I don't lie to women. No, I don't lie to women. No, tell them the truth.
Y'all got any more questions?
I can't.
Any more questions? Anybody else?
I'm loving the fact it's like 4 of just a different.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah, this is nice.
Good. It's good.
So I know I talk about this with Mario a lot, but the power of networking.
Oh yeah.
How important it is, especially being in these type of career fields.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that people need to learn how to step outside of the box and do that? I mean, no, it's okay.
No, I definitely agree. Networking, that is number one. I feel like even before you get to where you want or what you want, get out there, go to those events, there's so many free networking events. And you never know who's that person who can introduce you to the person you need to help you go to the next level. And so that has been the biggest thing for me. So many awards, so many opportunities I have gotten and received because of the people I knew. The connections, them saying, no, you need to talk with Jazz. You need to have Jazz be a part of that. Or they call me and say, I want you to be a part of this with me because I met them. So I would say water those. Don't just meet people, get the card, and don't do nothing with it. Right. Call them, check up on them, see how you can add value to them and vice versa. And so I think it's so important. Like, if you want to grow or do anything, you have to network. Like, you have to turn on a people person even for a minute. And then a lot of people like, hey, I don't really want to be out there. You better hop out that shell for a quick 10 minutes and go back in your shell. But you need to make them connections, make those calls. And I used to be afraid when I first started networking, afraid to call, wanting to look like I'm already there, wanting to look like, oh, I already got it, I don't need your help. But I'm like, no, I've been having these connections. I'm about to call. Why not use that? Like, if I know you, I shouldn't have to go through the same thing of someone who doesn't know you. And so I feel like that is something that gives you the benefit too. If you knowing somebody, you have a different relationship. You have a different way you can talk with them, whether it's to sponsor something, whether it's to have them be a part, collaborate on something, versus someone else just walking up to them and be like, no, I don't have a relationship with you. I don't know who you are. And so it's important. When I tell you, a lot of the growth has happened because of me networking. And sometimes it won't happen until years later. Sometimes you'll be like, oh man, I forgot I had met you back then, but now we need to reconnect. And so it's just important because you don't know. It's always going to show up at the right time, the person you knew for that stage, because you don't know who's going to be who. Right. You don't. And so it's so important, like, in those moments, making sure you treat everyone on your journey nicely, correctly, like not burning any bridges. That's like a big thing. Do not burn no bridges. Show respect, show support as much as you can, because people are going to show that. What you show them, they'll show that back to you. And so, yeah, if you could network, go on Eventbrite, go on your social media. You see somebody to my network, pop up. Even if you got to pop up for 10 minutes. A lot of events, I'll just show my face. I'm there 10 minutes, work the room a little bit, then I'm out. Like, you don't got to be there the whole 2 hours, the whole 3 hours. Just stop by. 30 minutes, show your face, make the connection. Hey, I came to support you. Let me get my picture. Let me do this. And be out the door. So I think it's very important to go up the ladder with networking.
Okay. Got any more questions?
No, don't look over here again, man.
Thank you so much for coming out.
I know, this has been so good. Like I said, I'm just excited that y'all did have me out. It's so many things I'm looking forward to. Like, y'all have to come to the grand opening once we do that and be a part. Be a part of it. It's probably gonna be in June, because we're gonna relaunch the app. So
you gotta
probably
come
June.
Back before
or even after, or we can do it from there.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, we can do that.
Come in there, set up. That'll be real cool.
Yeah, I like the way you think. Yeah.
Look at on site,
that'll work.
But I'm excited. Yes, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you so much, Jazmin.
Thanks.
Thank you.